Welcome to ItzRafiq. So I am explaining chapter 2, class 10 seba computer science. Chapter name is internet services. In today's video I will explain about Telnet, newsgroup and blogs. So first I will explain about Telnet. The full form of Telnet is teletype network. It is a protocol on the internet which allow you to connect to a remote computer. And this protocol help user or you to log into a remote computer and function as if you are present to that computer in real. Means suppose your friend have some problem while using his computer, then from a remote area you can solve that problem. You can use your friend's computer as it's your. So to use Telnet, you can open command prompt and there you can write Telnet. After that, host address. Host address means the computer IP address with which you want to connect. Normally Telnet session required a valid user login and password which are given by the user. Suppose you want to connect to your friend computer, then you will ask for the password to your friend. Once the connection is established, anything typed by the user is directly sent to the remote computer. The user can terminate the session by log off or log out from the system. Or suppose if you are using from command prompt, then you can simply type log off. After that we are coming to news groups. It's similar to like email messages, but in email messages we receive or we send a message to our friend personally, but here we post the message in a bulletin board where everyone can read the message who are subscribed for it. A newsgroup have several active discussions at a time. The discussion happens in thread and group of related articles that generally have same subject line. Now if you are an active member of any forum, then you know what is the meaning of thread. Thread means it's a particular topic about what discussion is going on. There are different categories of news group. There are comp, humanities, miscellaneous, news, REC, SCI, SOC, talk, alt and biz. Usenet uses News Network Transfer Protocol, or in short NNTP. Sometimes comes in exam what is the full form of NNTP. You can write Network News Transfer Protocol. Now how you can participate in news group? There are two ways to participate in a news group. Either you can subscribe to a news channel to read the news, or you can participate to the news. So the main two ways are choosing to read the articles or by participating. Choosing to read means here only you can read the articles, you cannot post news. But participate means there you can read also and you can post also news. To join any news group, you can open or you can create any account on Outlook Express and you can participate or you can read the latest news. Nowadays many news channels like Aztak, Z News, NDTV, they have bulletin boards. There also you can subscribe and you can get the latest news. How news groups work? News group servers are hosted by various organizations and institutions. Most ISP host their own news server or recent access to one for their subscribers. Like ISP means Jio, Airtel and all. Like Jio News is there, so this group is hosted by Jio. So whatever news are posted here are stored in Jio's server. Next, blog. Blog is a type of website usually maintained by individual with regular entries of news on a particular subject. Description of events, graphics or videos. A typical blog contains text, images, videos and links to other blogs, web pages related to particular topic. Many people use blogs just to organize their own thoughts. It is a place to collect and share things that one find interesting. An important features of blog is the facility it provides for readers to leave their comments and in an interactive format. In a blog, you can post articles, and on that article, the user can react. They can write their own comment, but this option was not available in newsgroup. But here the user can write comment, or they can give like or dislike to your articles. And here mainly the web developers or a person who is good at something, suppose someone is good at writing poetries, he can post his poetries in a regular basis by creating a blog. Or suppose someone is good for cooking, or someone is good at something, they can create a blog and they can share their creativity to the whole world. In a blog, the person who is maintaining or managing the blog is known as blogger, or the way by which we are posting the articles or the practice of participating in blog is known as blogging. Nowadays, text blog is almost no one is using. Everyone is went for video blog. They are known as vlogger, VLOGGER. Vloggers, they share their ideas or their thoughts through a video, not by writing articles. The individual article on a blog is known as post, blog post or entries, and the person who is writing the articles or entries is known as blogger. So there will be mainly three questions: what is blogging, what is a blog post or entries, and who is blogger. And there are different types of blogs. There are personal blog. A personal blog is mainly for individual purposes. Suppose someone can write their own diaries, their personal experiences and all. And next one is photo blog. Mainly the photographers can use this blog for sharing their latest photos. And art blog, this blog focuses on arts and literatures. Professional blog, this blog about one's industry profession but not in official capacity or his her company. And corporate blog, corporate blog is one's company in an official capacity. And some other blog are also there: fashion blog, education blog, travel blog, etc. Like nowadays in YouTube there are many travel vloggers who are always exploring new places and post the vlogs into YouTube. And next one is Esites. E stands for electronic. Esites or electronic sites offer service that are available 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day and 7 days in a week. Means there is no holiday or no break in Esites. Some categories of Esites are e-learning, e-shopping, e-reservation and e-groups. First we'll come to e-learning. E-learning refers to education using electronic delivery methods such as CD, DVD, video conferencing, website and email. Here the learners or the students no need to go to a physical school. They can learn their things from home. And for learning their topics or their chapters, the student can follow CD, DVD, websites, email or some WhatsApp groups, as nowadays many schools are using WhatsApp for delivering online classes. So the benefit of e-learning or online education for students are: it reduces travel time and cost. The student need not to travel to his or her school, so they can reduce the travel, they can save the travel cost. Like if you are traveling your school by magic or bus, you have to spend 10 to 15 rupees. But if you are learning from home, you don't have to spend the money and cost time. While you are using bus or trackers or magics, you have to spend times also. To reach your school you need at least half an hour. But while you are learning the things from home, you no need to waste the time. The travel time will be saved. The study material can be accessed conveniently at any time, at any place. The study material will be in the form of PDF or ebooks. So you can simply download the books or the study materials and you can learn. But in traditional education, you have to buy the books. And the books are not so convenient for everyone, because while we are traveling from one place to another, we cannot easily carry the book. But our mobile or laptop we can carry with us and we can study it anytime. It promotes self-learning. Here the student will be self-dependent. They will not dependent on the teachers. They will learn their topics or chapters themselves by watching the explanation video or by reading the study materials. It encourages students to take responsibility for their learning and therefore builds self-confidence. As in before previous point only I have told, it promotes self-paced learning. Here also, the student will be not dependent on others. The responsibility of the student will be increased in e-learning. The student knows this. In exam or in assessment test, he should or she should do better. For that, he or she should learn the things or the topics herself. They will not dependent on teacher, or they will not wait for the teacher's scolding or slap to learn new things. Develop computer skills while you are learning by using a mobile or computer. So you will learn how to handle your laptop and mobile simply, and even you will learn about how to handle your computer, how to use the computer. So your digital knowledge also increased. Now, benefit for the teachers and the institutions. The lesson can be made more interactive by adding audio, video and animation. And in traditional classes, the teacher explained the chapters or the lessons by using blackboard or simply delivering the lecture. But in e-learning, the teacher can make the explanation as a video. There he or she can put animations and it can make more interactive to the students. The same content is delivered to every learner, thus preventing problems caused when different teachers supply different materials on the same subjects. Suppose in a school there are 4 sections for the same class, and each classes have 4 different teachers. So each 4 teachers will deliver different things. The same topic will be explained in different ways. But in e-learning, one teacher can explain the same topic for each students. So the student will learn the same content. But in traditional way, suppose there are 4 sections. Section A's method will be different than section B. Section C will be different than A and B, and D might be different than A, B, C. So all the students' method and the way of learning will be different. The cost associated with infrastructure, instructor salary is reduced. For example, this one only, suppose there are 4 sections in a class, but while we are conducting the education through online, we don't require 4 teachers, isn't it? One teacher can explain the topic to each student. So just the institution or the school will save the salary of 4 teachers. So by that way we can save money also. Even we no need any school buildings, just one simple room can be enough for recording the videos. So that cost will also be saved by the institution or schools on e-learning. The next one is, there are some disadvantages also for e-learning. As a school going student, e-learning is not beneficial because at this stage you cannot learn the things own self, or you cannot depend on self studies because you are not that much grown up to be responsible toward your studies. Someone have to always force you for studying, isn't it? So if you are not forcing by anyone to learn the new chapters or new topics, you might simply ignore the studies and you will be busy with PUBG, mobile games or any other things, and you will just ignore your studies. So here are some disadvantages. Basic knowledge of computer is required. It must be. If someone doesn't know how to operate a mobile or a computer, that person will not able to use the service of e-learning. Printed books are more convenient to read, but if you are reading the book on your laptop or on mobile, it is not that good. After some times your eye will start hurting, so it's not a good idea to read for a long time in mobile. There is no social cultural connection or interaction. Like in school, you can meet your friends, teachers, and you can discuss with them. But on e-learning, you will not have any physical friends. You will have all the virtual friends. For that reason, what happens when you will go out of your home, you will feel uncomfortable to mix up with your classmate or any other persons. So this one is a disadvantage of e-learning. Students with low motivation may lag behind. The students who are not good in studies will simply ignore the study and they will be busy with their own works. They will not get motivated by any other ways. But in traditional education, the teacher might motivate the student to learn or to study regularly. But on e-learning, there will be no one to say about or to motivate the student. Slow internet connection makes e-learning difficult. As you know, the speed of internet, mainly in evening time and nowadays in daytime also, because most of the school is continue their education through online only. So at daytime also the speed of internet goes down, and everyone cannot afford broadband services, or everyone doesn't have the broadband facilities in their area. So we might have very slow mobile internet connection. With that, we cannot continue our e-learning. There are disadvantages for institution also. The disadvantage for school or institution is the initial cost of developing the course content may be quite high, and updating the same would require further investment. So for institution or school, first they have to develop an application or app. There they have to put the videos or their content in a regular basis. And to make the video, they will need some video editor, camera person, graphics editor, and faculty members. So this need extra money. So this is the disadvantage of institution for online education or e-learning. Next will come for e-banking. E-banking is also called online banking. It allows customers to conduct financial transaction on a secure website. Internet banking has revolutionized the banking industry. Earlier, one have to go to bank for deposit or withdraw the money. But nowadays, we don't have to go to bank. We can do all the things by sitting at our home. Even suppose I want to deposit money, I can simply go to my nearest ATM. There I can deposit my money. I no need to travel to a bank, or I don't have to waste the whole day in a bank. Through the online means, we can easily do all our bank works. E-banking can be broadly classified into following two categories: transitional and non-transitional. On transitional, there we can transfer money, we can see the balances, we can withdraw money. These things we can do. Means the modification of our account can be done in transitional, but on non-transitional we can see only our balance, we can see only our statements. We cannot transfer money or we cannot pay bill through non-transitional. And the type of e-banking, there are different types of e-banking. There are ATM, stands for automatic teller machine. This is only a ATM. Nowadays ATMs are more advanced. There we can deposit money also. That type of ATM are known as CDM. CDM stands for cash deposit machine. So in ATM, what things you can do? You can check your statement, you can check your balance, you can transfer money, you can pay bills, and you can withdraw money. Mobile banking, by using mobile we can transfer money, we can see our balances, we can pay bills. These things we can do by using mobile banking. Telephone banking, this service helps the user to perform transaction while sitting at home. We can simply call at helpline or some numbers which provided by our bank, and we can do our banking works by sitting at home. Internet banking or online banking allow banking activities like transfer funds, paying bills, checking account balance, etc. The advantage of e-banking, sir, it's available 24 hours in a day and 7 days in a week. So there is no holiday in online banking. But in offline banking, the bank might have holidays, or sometimes the employees go for strike. At that time there is no services available. But in online banking, the services is available 365 days in a year. It helps bank to reduce the cost of various transactions. So if you are doing all the work through online or through internet, then the banks need very less employees. They doesn't require too much employees for in their branches. So this way the bank can save money. It provides global network coverage of service of a bank. So the bank can open more branches if it have a online banking system. It helps to reduce paperwork. When you are going to bank for deposit money or withdraw money, you have to fill up a form. You have to fill up a slip and you have to submit to the counter. Then you can do the service, or you can take out the money, or you can deposit money. But in online banking or internet banking, we don't have to do that. We'll just have a form, we'll type the money, how much we required, and just press the pay button or whatever. Then our transaction will be finished. But in offline banking, we have to waste papers. Consumers can easily check their balances, pay bills, and check their account statements. But there are some limitations of e-banking. Security is one of the major issues of e-banking transition. Nowadays, many scammers tries to hack our accounts. They will call you as a bank attendant and ask you for your PIN number and card details. When you provide the card details and PIN numbers, your money will be transferred to their accounts. So when someone asks you your bank details and PIN numbers over a telephone, you should not provide it. The bank never asks for the PIN numbers and account details through telephone, because they already have your details. They will never ask by telephone or mobile. The cost of providing e-banking infrastructure is very high. So to provide e-banking services, the bank have to install ATM machines. The bank have to make a very secure website. They have to make very secure mobile application or softwares. So this provide very high cost. But compared to offline banking, it is very less. Next we come for e-shopping. E-shopping means online shopping. Buying or selling products or goods through the internet or on the internet is known as online shopping. Consumer can buy items like books, clothes, toys, or any other things through internet. Some websites which provide e-shopping are Flipkart.com, Myntra.com, eBay.com, Amazon.com, etc. Benefit of e-businesses. Benefit of e-shopping to the businesses. It is the cheapest means of doing business. Suppose you want to start a business, you don't have to take any room in rent, or you don't have to make furnitures, you don't have to make a physical establishment. Directly you can buy the product, you can deliver your products to the customers through shipping, or you can take the payment through online. It allows people to do business without time or distance barriers. So there will be no limited time. Like now at present, curfew is going on from 11 a.m. to morning 5 a.m. At that time, offline shops are closed, they cannot do businesses. But the online businesses like Flipkart, Amazon, they are opened. You can buy the things at any time from them. But from your local store, you can buy only from morning 5 o'clock till 11. And your local shop's keeper can sell the things only to your local areas. Their customers are limited to that area only. But in online shopping, the customers can be from all over the world. It is an ideal product that have few buyers. It is ideal for the product which have few buyers. Suppose you have some products which have very few buyers from your local area, but this product might have more consumers in all over the country. So while you are selling your product through internet, you might have more customers. It reduces the number of personnel required. While you are making a big shopping mall, there you need employees also. But on online businesses or e-business, you does not require that much employee. Benefit to the customers. The benefit of e-shopping to the customers are it prevents travel time. While you are buying things through online, you don't have to travel, so you are saving your time. It can provide better deal on a product, as same product is available on many websites. Suppose you want to buy a mobile phone, then what you will do, first you will go to Amazon, you will check the price. Again you can go for Snapdeal, Flipkart, you will compare the price and which website is providing you offer or deals. You will buy your mobile phone from that website only. E-reservation. The internet has become an easy way to complete many of our tasks from comfort of our home or offices, hereby saving time and effort. It allows you to reserve your seat in train or airplane, book hotel rooms, book cinema tickets, railway tickets, etc. Through e-reservation, you can easily book bus tickets, movie tickets and all. Earlier, when you want to book a train ticket, you have to go to railway station and you have to stand in a queue, and after that you are getting the tickets. You can book your tickets. But nowadays from IRCTC we can book our ticket by just sitting at our home. Even we can book bus tickets and movie tickets by sitting at home. Some websites which provided e-reservation are bookmyshow.com, irctc.com, trivago.com, yatra.com, etc. E-groups. And e-groups is an easy to use email group service. As a member of an e-group, you can send email messages to all the registered member of the group by using single email address. E-groups allow you to store photos, files, coordinate events, chats with online registered members. Many professional institutions make e-group of students enrolled for particular session, which allow them to keep in touch with one another. E-groups are mostly like WhatsApp group only. In WhatsApp we interact through instant messages, but in e-group we interact through emails. You can make e-group in Gmail, even you can make e-group in Hotmail. There you can make a group, you can add all your friends' email there, and in that group you can have discussion, you can share files, you can share events, you can have a video conference, all the things you can do. Many schools or institution is creating groups and adding their students in a group, and they're continuing their online education. Google Classroom you can call as a e-group. Example of e-group. There we can have different class groups and we can add the students, and through that there we can discuss the things. We have two more topics: social networking sites and cloud computing. Let's complete the chapter. Social networking sites. Social networking focuses on building online communities of people who share interests and or activities. The websites are used by millions of people regularly to communicate and share information. In social networking sites, we can share our ideas, thought, we can interact with new people, we can interact with our relatives who are staying far away from us. In social networking site, you are getting different kind of people. With them you can talk, you can have chat, you can spend your free times. There are many social networking sites. From their most popular social networking sites are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So Facebook was developed by Mark Zuckerberg in 2004 in 4 February. It allows you to share your ideas, your pictures, videos and thoughts. In Facebook you can have maximum of 5,000 friends. With friends you can chat, you can do video calling, you can do audio calling, and you can make a group. With group you can have discussion, all the things you can do. Even in Facebook you can create pages, and in pages you can share or you can share your content. The next one is Twitter. Twitter is a microblogging website. Facebook doesn't have any limits. In Facebook you can write long articles or long posts, but in Twitter there is a limit. Here you can, your article must have within 140 characters. It's not allow you to write an article in more than 140 characters. So that's why it is called as a microblogging website. It's mainly used by celebrities to interact with their fans. You can also have an account, but you might not have that much followers because at present you are not a celebrity. In future you might be. One more we have, this one is not added in book, that is Instagram. Suppose you are a good photographer, then you can create an account in Instagram and you can share your photos. These photos can be seen by the people all over the walls. Even your friends can see your pictures from your Instagram account. Or even you can follow other people and you can see their creativity, you can see their photographs. Here are some advantages of social networking sites. They provide a good way to make connection with people of similar interest. Suppose in your local you are good at writing poems, but in your locality no one is interested in poems, in writing poems or in listening poems or in reading poems. So you can recite your poem and you can upload the video on Facebook, or you can write your poem and put as an status in Facebook. Your poem can be read by the people who are interested in poem. So you can share your thoughts or ideas with people who are in similar in interest. Making new friends and connecting with old friends has become very easy. You can have new friends and you can get back your old friends, your school friends. Suppose you have some friends in your primary sections but which left here the state or district and they went to different schools. Again you can have discussion with them through social networking sites. You can make them again friend and you can continue your communication. The sites offer a great platform for advertisers to market their products. While you are opening Facebook or Instagram, you might see the advertisement of shoes, watches, and many other things. So the advertiser are also can promote their products through social networking sites. How to stay safe? At present, we must use social networking sites. You must have an account. I don't say that don't open an account in Facebook or Instagram. You should have an account, because through social networking site easily we can interact with our friends, with our teachers, and with our relatives. So you must have an account, but you should be safe on the social networking site because they are full of scammers and hackers. So you should be kept safe from them. Do not post private information like your mobile number, home address, etc. on social networking site. While you are creating an account, in your profile there will be privacy options. So you must always hide your phone number. Keep your phone number as private. Do not make it as public, because some people may disturb you over the phone. Or do not put your full address on social networking site. You can write, just suppose you are from Guwahati, Beltola, directly you can write Guwahati or Assam as your address. Do not give your complete address, because the scammers or the kidnappers may use your address and do something bad to you. You can also adjust your privacy settings on social networking sites so as to control who can access your information. I have already told, in your post, photos or information there is option private, public, and to friends. So if you want to hide your information, suppose your information is very personal, you can keep them as private. And suppose you want to share your thought or your poem only with your friends, you can set your privacy as to friends. And suppose you want to share your ideas or thought or your content to all over the world, then post the article as public. Then anyone can see your article. So this way you can save in social networking site. The last one is cloud computing. This one is a very latest technology. Cloud computing is a technology that uses internet and central remote servers to store, maintain data and applications. It allows user to use an application without installing and access their personal files at any computer with internet access. It allows efficient computing with the help of centralized storage, memory, and processing. Like the Facebook app, in mobile you can download the Facebook app, and from the app you can use the Facebook. But without installing also you can use. Simply you can open from Google Chrome or any browser. You can type www.facebook.com and you can use from there. Like that, there are many services where you don't have to install the application in your computer or mobile. You can directly use it from browser or some simple very simple app. You don't have to install the complete application. So these are example of cloud computing. Some example of cloud computing are Microsoft Office Live, Google Drives, OneDrive, etc. There you can upload your files, you can share with your friends, you can get the files from your friends. All the things you can do through on that. Think free. Online gives to access to a set of office programs. Okay. Nowadays Google is a very good for cloud application. In Google Office or Google Suite you can get document program, Google Slides, Google Documents, Google Sheets, etc. There you can do all the things which you can do in Microsoft Office. So you don't have to install any Office applications. Simply you can do it from Google applications like Google Documents, Google Sheets, Google Slides, etc. Cloud means it's a computer which is available in some remote location. There are some physical computers which are available in some remote location. We can access them through internet. To access them we might require account. Sometimes we might use without any account anonymously. So I have completed chapter 2. In next video I will discuss some important questions from this chapter. For today's video, this much only. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.